Imagine waking up tomorrow, checking your bank account, and boom, everything you've worked so hard for, it's just gone. It's a terrifying hypothetical posed by our source material for this explainer. Your savings account is completely empty, your job vanished into thin air, and that comfortable lifestyle you've built up over the years is totally unaffordable overnight. Most people out there have a plan for getting richer, right? But very few of us actually have a playbook for what to do if we literally had to start over from absolute zero.
Well, let's dive into this. Today, we are taking that terrifying nightmare scenario and transforming it into a highly actionable playbook. Throughout this explainer, we're going to explore exactly how you can rebuild your financial life from absolute zero. We're talking about stepping completely out of that initial panic and getting you right back into total unshakable control.
Now, the absolute crucial mindset pivot we need to make right off the bat is this. Financial security isn't about never losing money. Actually, scratch that. The idea of never losing money is just a total myth. True security is knowing that even if the absolute worst happens and you lose everything, you've got the exact skills and the discipline to rebuild it. It's really all about resilience, not just blindly accumulating cash.
So here is our survival to thrival roadmap. Number 1, the $0 mindset. Number 2, stop the financial bleeding. 3, build your financial foundation. 4, accelerate your earning power. And finally, number 5, the 90-day rebuild plan. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The $0 mindset. The foundation of starting over.
Section 2. Stop the financial bleeding. Triage and survival mode.
You see, if you lose everything, your immediate gut instinct is probably going to be to rush out and make new money fast. But hold on. Before you can do that, you absolutely have to stop losing the money you still have left. It's actually fascinating how cleanly we can organize this triage process into 3 simple buckets. First up, you've got essential expenses. This is your basic survival stuff like food, housing, and utilities. Second is important. These are things you actually need for work. And third is optional. Your subscriptions, your luxury items, the upgrades. You've got to cut the optional bucket entirely. I mean it. By dropping, say, a $4,000 monthly burn rate down to $2,000, you literally buy yourself the most valuable asset in the world, time.
And that brings us to this really brilliant 2 engines concept. Your immediate goal here isn't getting rich, it's just getting stable. So engine 1 is immediate cash flow. This means doing what pays the bills right now to get some fast, legitimate momentum. But simultaneously, you must run engine 2, which is future earning potential. This means dedicating time every single day to learning a high-value skill that's going to build your wealth tomorrow.
Moving to Section 3. Build your financial foundation. Protecting against the next disaster.
Now, as soon as those new paychecks start arriving again, the temptation to immediately upgrade your lifestyle is going to be massive. You have to resist it. Instead, I want you to target this absolutely crucial first psychological milestone, $500. Seriously, just $500. You do not need a massive fortune to start feeling secure again. Hit 500, then aim for 1,000, and then push for 1 full month of essential expenses. Because without this safety net, just one unexpected bill sends you right back to zero.
As you start to stabilize, you've got to sit down and map out the math that's actively dragging you backward. Write down your high-interest debt exactly like this. You need the balance, the interest rate, the minimum payment, and the due date. Having high-interest debt is literally like trying to walk forward while someone is pulling you backward by your shirt. Your goal here is to systematically eliminate these balances because every single monthly payment you destroy frees up future cash flow. And at the end of the day, cash flow equals freedom. All right, Section 4. Accelerate your earning power, scaling your income and multiplying sources. Now it is time to actively go on the offensive and scale up. Think about it. If you lose everything but you keep your ability to learn and earn, you aren't actually starting from zero, right? Investing your time into high-value skills, things like sales, artificial intelligence, software development, digital marketing, data analysis, or cybersecurity, this accelerates literally every other part of your financial plan. You're not just working for a paycheck anymore, you're actively building the internal machinery to earn more of it. It's incredibly helpful to look at the distinct roles these components play in your overall strategy. Think of it like this. Your income is the engine. Your savings, that's the fuel. And your investments, those are the machine that actually makes your money work for you. Now here's the kicker. Putting fuel into a completely broken engine isn't going to make the machine run. You absolutely must build your solid foundation first before you even start thinking about jumping into the stock market.
Which leads us perfectly to Section 5, the 90-day rebuild plan, your concrete roadmap to recovery.
Let's synthesize all these steps into a super concrete, highly actionable blueprint.
Days 1 through 30, that's survival mode, aggressively cutting expenses and finding immediate cash flow. Days 31 through 60 is your stability phase, building up that first $500 savings milestone and attacking your debt. Then, days 61 through 90 is growth, improving your skills and finally starting to explore investing. Now look, 3 months isn't going to magically make you a millionaire, but this trajectory, it completely changes your direction. And when it comes to finance, your direction matters so much more than your speed.
As you follow this plan, you're going to face a really critical choice. The absolute worst thing you can do is just rebuild the exact same fragile lifestyle you had before everything fell apart. Starting over is actually a super rare opportunity. It's your chance to look back and ask, okay, what did my old financial life get wrong? This time around, you can rebuild smarter. Keep those fixed expenses lower, build that emergency net up higher, and create true, unshakable resilience.
And this brings us to a really profound philosophical realization about what true wealth actually is. It's a total game changer. Your bank balance? That is not your entire wealth. True wealth is your skills, it's your knowledge, it's your reputation, your relationships, and maybe most importantly, your adaptability. Money can disappear overnight, markets can absolutely crash, but these internal assets, they make you nearly impossible to financially destroy.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this lingering, somewhat provocative question. If everything disappeared tomorrow, would you know exactly how to start again? If your honest answer to that is no, please don't wait for a crisis to hit. Start building your personal resilience plan today, right now, before you ever actually need it.